Hello children, how are you all? Hope you all fine. I'm so happy by taking a class for you through the video. And I need to appreciate that you all are doing the homework very well. In this session, I'm going to explain the balance part of the lesson and recall the story once again. Are you ready? Let us go. Once there was a little girl who was Hasmina. She was a pretty girl and she likes butterfly. One day she was in dream. While dreaming, she won the hockey match in the inter-school competition. She was very happy and ready to receive the trophy. But unfortunately, the alarm was rang. After she woke up and ran straight to her study table. There she saw a jam bottle with a hole in it. It was her treasure, a colorful little butterfly. She planned to present a living butterfly for her science project. She loved the different colors on the wings of the butterfly, which is red, blue and green. It looked very cute and its fluttering wings were very pretty. She made a few holes on the lid and let air pass through because the butterfly needs to breathe. She dressed in a hurried and went to school. When she reached the gate, there a few children were playing. She walked straight into her class and opened the window. She placed the bottle on the windowsill. The golden rays of the sun streamed through the glass on the delicate wings of the butterfly, and it added a sheen to them. It looked simply gorgeous. When she kept the bottle on the windowsill, later children from other classes came to see it. Hasmina was proud and felt very happy for her science project. Her science teacher would appreciate her and everyone could study a trapped butterfly so closely. She was very happy and going back to home. That day she took her route through Rashmi Auntie's garden. The place was filled with bushes and teemed with birds and insects. She loved to putting all insects into the bottle, but she checked herself as she wanted her butterfly to have enough space. At last she came to home and slept. Suddenly she woke up around midnight and went to the study table and patted the lid of the bottle lightly. Oh God, the butterfly did not move. She thought it was asleep. She shook the jar, but it's not moved. She got worried and don't know what to do. After a few minutes, she splashed a little water into the jar. It seemed to help. Finally, the butterfly shivered a little. She heaved a sign of relief. Thank God, the butterfly was alive. After a while, she got up and holding the bottle tightly in her hand. She went to her window. The air outside was fresh and cool. She opened the lid of the bottle and shook it gently. Finally, it started to move slowly from a deep sleep. It began to flutter its wings. Suddenly there was a loud thud from a garden area. She turned towards the sound, and there a coconut had fallen from the tree. When she looked again, the jar, unfortunately, the butterfly was gone. She felt a little empty, but she was happy that she sent the butterfly back to where it belonged. Okay, children, hope you all understand about the Hasmina's butterfly. Let us go to the checkpoint. What is the question they have given here? Have you ever tried to catch a butterfly? Children, I need to ask a question. Did you try this? Is it easy to catch the butterfly? No, it is very difficult. Am I right? So here, yes, I have tried to catch a butterfly, but I have never succeeded in catching one. Am I right, children? It's very difficult. Go to the second one. What does Hasmina plan to do with her butterfly? Do you know what is the plan of Hasmina? Yeah, of course. Hasmina's class project required her to submit a study of a living creature every month. So here the Hasmina wanted to present the live butterfly she had trapped inside the jar as her science project. So this is what the plan of Hasmina. Go to the third question. Will the butterfly survive inside the jar? Is it easy to survive? No, it's difficult because the butterfly was inside the jar. What do you think? The butterfly would not survive inside the jar because the butterfly had no food inside the jar and not enough air. There was not even enough space for it to flap its wings. Go to the fourth one. What do you think the butterfly might have felt seeing the birds and insects fly about freely in Rashmi Auntie's garden? Yeah, while seeing the free insects and birds in Rashmi Auntie's garden, the butterfly felt very sad. It have felt like it was inside a prison. It would have wanted to fly again in the free sky. Am I right, children? Correct. Go to the section B. Answer the following. What did Hasmina dream of? Do you know? What is the dream of Hasmina? Yeah, in which match she has won? Hasmina dreamed of winning a hockey match in an inter-school competition. This is what Hasmina's dream. Go to the second question. What does the word treasure refer to? Absolutely, the word treasure refers to the butterfly that Hasmina had trapped. Go to the third question. Why was the butterfly still and lifeless? Do you know why? Because it was stuck inside a jar where it could not fly properly and had no food to eat, which is very difficult being inside the jar. Question number 4. What did the butterfly do when Hasmina sprinkled some water over it? When Hasmina splashed a little water over the butterfly, it shivered a little. Then the Hasmina felt happy. Go to the fifth question. What made the butterfly move? The butterfly moved when Hasmina went near the window and opened the lid and shook it gently. Then only the butterfly was moving a little because of the air from the outside. Go to the sixth one. What happened to the butterfly finally? The butterfly perched itself on the edge of the bottle and waited there for a long time, and finally it flew away. Go to the think and reflect section. What is the question they have given here? How do you think the butterfly felt inside the glass jar? Was the butterfly happy or sad? Yeah, of course, the butterfly felt very sad because, do you know what is the reason? The butterfly felt trapped inside the jar. It wanted to fly freely but felt stuck. It had no food and water to survive. So it must have wanted to be outside the jar and in the garden. Am I right, children? Yeah, of course. Go to the second one. Do you think Hasmina did the right thing by trapping the butterfly inside the jar without food and water? Is that correct? No, you should not do like that. Hasmina did not do the right thing by trapping the butterfly without food and water. We should never capture any animal or insect forcefully and keep it away from its natural habitat. So you should not do like that. Okay, go to the third one. Why was Hasmina feeling a little empty herself? Do you know the reason? Yeah, of course, the butterfly fly away from her. Do you think she cared for the butterfly? Yeah, of course. Hasmina felt a little empty because she grew an attachment with the beautiful butterfly. And they are asking a question, do you think she cared for the butterfly? Yes, she cared for the butterfly. That's why she let it to go. Am I right, children? Correct. Go to the next one. Here is a question. Have you ever heard people talking about blogs? What do you think a blog is? A blog is the short form for weblog. It is an online journal that could be personal or topical and can be read by the general public. It is a web page or website that is usually regularly updated and contains a writer's personal observations, opinions, and feelings about something. A blog is a word which is informational and written in an informal way, much like a diary entry. The only exception being that it is on the internet. Blogs do not have a fixed format or style. A blog can be funny, inspirational, personal, or informational. Read this blog about some interesting and unusual plants around the world. The fascinating world of plants. Do you like plants? Do you have a plants in your garden area? Yeah, even I too have a plant in my terrace. Here, I visited a botanical garden with my parents a few days ago. Did you visit the botanical garden which is in Ooty? I hope, children, you may visit. It was wonderful to see so many trees and learn new things about them. This visit makes an interest in plant life. Here are some interesting facts I found out about a few unique plants and trees around the world. First one, the baobab tree. It is known as the tree of life. The baobab tree is a native of Africa and Australia. This huge tree is fleshy and bulbous with long branches. Its massive bulk makes it one of the world's largest trees. The baobab has many beneficial properties, which means its trunk is largely made up of water. When rains fail and the rivers dry up, a single tree can hold up to 4,500 liters of water. Oh, how great thing it is! So you should definitely plant this type of tree in your area. I hope that you will do in your future. The bark and flesh are soft, fibrous, and fire resistant. They are used to weave robes and cloth. The bark, fruits, and leaves are also used in traditional medicine. Go to the second one, doll's eye. This plant is poisonous. Oh God, really? Its leaves, roots, stems, flowers, and berries cause gastrointestinal inflammation and skin blisters. The flowers are in long clusters on thick, bright red stalks. The plant's most prominent feature is the white, round berries with black dots on the tip. They resemble the human eyes and are hence called doll's eye. The plant is found in forests in southern Canada and some states of US. Go to the third one, vegetable sheep. Look at the name, which is different. Am I right, children? The plant name is vegetable sheep. This plant grows in the Alps mountains in Europe and is densely compact, rounded, and like a cushion, which is very soft. It grows to several feet across the mountains up to the height of 2 feet. Its white flowers and hairy leaves make it appear like sheep from a distance. The holly leaves stop it from losing water due to the dry and cold winds. Beneath them are the remains of old and rooted leaves. Next one, the Rafflesia flower. It is the largest flower in the world. Once in a year, it grows a diameter of more than 39 inches and swallows flies and insects for its food. However, unlike other sweet-smelling flowers, this flower stings. It emits a foul rotten meat smell to attract insects. It usually takes up to 9 months to grow from a seed to a flower. The flower stays in bloom and for just a few days and is found in Southeast Asia, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand and the Philippines. Go to the last one, the Cape Sundew. It is a small carnivorous plant that is found in South Africa. Its leaves grow to a size of around 3.5 cm in length. They are covered with brightly colored tentacles which produce a sticky liquid that traps insects. When an insect is trapped, the leaves rolls inward towards the center. The plant leaf holds the prey and slowly digests it within a few hours. Hope you all understand about the different names of the plants and its usages. Let us go to the answer these questions. What is the question? Why is the baobab tree called the tree of life? Do you know what is the reason it was calling as a tree of life? Because when there is no rainfall, its trunk can hold 4,500 liters of water, which is very great. And in which country can it be found? Can you guess the name of the country? Which I said already. Yeah, of course. One is Africa and another one is Australia. Go to the second question. From which part of the plant does the doll's eye get its name? Can you guess? Let us know and read. The doll's eye has white round berries with black dots on the tip which resemble the human's eyes, and that is where it gets its name from. So the doll's eyes look like a human eyes. Go to the third one. Why does the Rafflesia flower stink? It stinks because it emits a foul rotten meat smell to attract insects. Where it is found? It is found in Southeast Asia, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand and Philippines. Go to the fourth one. How does the Cape Sundew trap insects? Do you know how it was happen? The Cape Sundew's leaves grow to a size of around 3.5 cm in length. They are covered with brightly colored tentacles which produce a sticky liquid that traps insects. When an insect is trapped, the leaf rolls inwards and towards the center. The plant leaves holds the prey and slowly it digests within a few hours. Hope you all understand about the different plants and its usages. Go to the next one. Do you think animals also have feelings? What do you think, children? Is they have a feeling? Yeah, of course. They too have a feelings. So many fables have been written about animals showing love, anger and pain. Listen to the story, The Mongoose and the Snake, and answer these questions. Children, now I am going to read a story which is The Mongoose and the Snake. You should sharpen your ears and listen carefully. After that, I will ask a question which is in your book. Are you ready? Let's go. Once there lived a farmer and his wife. They had a little son. The farmer had a pet mongoose. The little boy and the mongoose were fond of each other, which is lovable. They were good playmates. One day, the farmer was busy at his fields. The farmer's wife had left to the market. The little boy was fast asleep in a cradle. The mongoose was laying down near the cradle. Suddenly, a cobra somehow got into the house and it was nearing the little boy, which is very dangerous. Am I right? The mongoose sniffed the snake and jumped up. He fought with the cobra. The cobra began to attack. There was a fire fight between the cobra and the mongoose. The mongoose finally bit and killed the cobra. The mongoose saw the farmer's wife returning from market. He ran happily towards her to greet her. She saw blood around the mouth and paws of the mongoose. The farmer's wife mistook that the mongoose had attacked her son. So suddenly, the farmer's wife took a long stick and gave heavy blows on the mongoose and then ran into the house. She was shocked to see a dead cobra laying on the floor near her son. Oh God, how I did this mistake. She felt very sad because of her activity. Now she realized her mistake. Her sorrow knew no bounds. Okay, children, hope you all understood about a story which is the mongoose and the snake. What is the question they have given here? What did the mother think when she saw the mongoose with blood around its mouth? The mother mistook that the mongoose had attacked her son. So this is what the mistake of the mother. Go to the second question. What does the story tell us about the bond between the mongoose and the baby? Can you tell? Yeah, the story tells us that the mongoose and the baby shared a close bond which is very lovable and affection. The mongoose acted as the protector of the child. Am I right, children? Yeah, of course. But the mother mistook. Go to the I extend part. Now, let's read about a few butterflies found in India. The marmot is a common poisonous butterfly found worldwide. It eats milkweed in its larva stage and lays eggs on the poisonous milkweed plant. Marmots have a wingspan of 3 to 4 inches, which is 8.6 to 12.4 centimeter. And the second one, the tree-nape butterfly is found in southern India. It is one of the largest butterfly species of India with a wingspan up to 160 centimeter. Its wings have black spots on the white body. It flies in a smooth gliding motion and likes to hover over a particular spot. Go to the third one. What is the name of the butterfly? Yeah, the viceroy butterfly. It is a brown and orange non-poisonous butterfly that is very similar to monarch. It is based in mimic of the poisonous monarch. It can be distinguished from the monarch by the black line that crosses its wings. Also, the undersides of its wings are quite similar to the top side. Unlike the monarch, whose underside is much lighter, it has a wingspan of 2.75 to 3 inches, which is 7 to 7.5 centimeter. Next, the peacock butterfly. It is a common butterfly from the temperate part of Europe and Asia. This butterfly makes a hissing sound when it is alarmed. Usually upon seeing a bird, it makes the sound by rubbing its wings together. The wings are brownish purple with a bright eye spot on each wing. The wings look a bit like an owl's face. The undersides of the wings are mottled grayish brown. Go to the last one. The zebra swallowtail. It is the name of a butterfly. It is a butterfly with distinctive black and white markings and elongated tails on its hind wings. The caterpillar is yellow-green with black and yellow stripes. The zebra swallowtail has a wingspan of about 2 to 2.75 inches, which is 5 to 7 centimeters. The zebra swallowtail lives for about 6 months in the adult stage. Okay children, hope you all learnt a different types of butterfly from this lesson. Now, section B. Now identify the butterflies according to their type. Now I am going to this one as a homework. You just Google the name of the butterfly and get the image of the butterfly and write down in the boxes. Thank you children.